No.
Alright, and we are live. Alright,
Oh, buddy.
Hello, people of the internet.
you can see where we are on the map. Who wants to do the recap? Also, we do not have Morat this time.
I haven't slept in an
Is it
unknown
me?
amount of time.
Am I responsible?
Sure,
I
if you
believe
want to
so.
be.
I don't remember what happened. I'm sure something happened. I don't know what it was. I was there. That doesn't matter.
Alright, I'll bring up the world map
You
at
know.
least.
Yeah, it's so funny. I remember we went to, not Valaki. We didn't go to Valaki. We went to the camp with the Vistani.
Yep. That was here.
We traded for some stuff.
Oh yeah, we got rich. Rifling through their bags because Madame Ava said so.
Oh yeah, we got so rich rifling through the bags. It's so funny.
When I should have just had one person roll. I let everybody roll.
Too late now.
Yep. Now you never have to worry.
Yeah.
That's on.
Then we got fought. We had to fight wolves, and Zaya ended up becoming 4 people, momentarily.
Yep. So you got to the crossroads, where if you headed east, you would have gone to the castle. West is where you picked, heading towards Valaki.
Much to GI robots' frustration.
Yeah.
So
If
to
GI
explain
Robot ever
that-
disappears.
To explain that and some of character motivation shit, this is going to be very brief. Essentially, GI Robot. Original character hates Nazis. My character hates cultists and anyone who works for Strahd.
Yep.
The castle
Okay.
that we were talking about is Strahd's castle.
Alright, so you were hiking on foot. You found a hill to camp on. Off in the distance, you can see a broken-ass windmill that is not moving. That also looks like the windmill depicted in a deed you picked up in Death House.
I'm not already at 90. Girl.
Currently, the only one here who remembers that deed is one Mr. Valifier Meadows.
Alright, so you have had a chance at a long rest. Which also means Zaya can do her morning roll.
Also, we have 2
One second.
humans in the party.
Okay, what was that?
We have 2 humans in the party.
Yes, you do get heroic inspiration.
He's so sad. Not sad, disappointed.
Okay, let's get back to the map you are actually on. So that you can change out your icon. And those are gone. And come morning, you also see Cass is nowhere to be seen.
Uh-oh.
It's a bit of an issue.
Oh, that was bad.
Ooh. Nice robot impression, real.
Beep, boop,
Spring,
boop.
summer, winter, fall.
Is it better now? Did I fix it?
Yeah.
We got Autumn, Dell.
Okay.
So I assume this means that Nez will be playing for Zaya or for Nox.
I'm literally
Why would I
sitting
do
right
that?
next to him on his computer. However, I am gonna pull up the map so I can change.
They're in the same room.
Oh,
Yeah, we're using. There's a reason that I am talking through Reels' audio.
oh right, you went over to. Okay. I've been tired.
Okay. Back to the world map. Where do you want to go?
Before we go back to the world map, when was the last time GI Robot had a coffee?
Relatively
You
recently.
can make some as part of your morning routines.
I'm gonna do that because that is quite literally my power store.
Okay. After your morning routines, where do you want to go?
Probably need to refresh Owlbear. I say heading towards
To Valaki.
Valaki.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, while hiking, you do pass very close to Windmill. Are you doing anything or just ignoring it?
Oh, that thing gives me the heebie-jeebies.
GI Robot sees nothing significant in it, so.
Okay. Still walking. All right. So, about halfway, you get surrounded by forest. Who wants to roll it?
I will. What exactly am I rolling for?
We've done random
Nothing.
encounters. You should know how this works.
Just a custom
Give
G.
them anonymous
20?
nothing. You're rolling for nothing. Don't worry about it.
It's a D8 and a D12.
Okay. D12. I probably shouldn't roll them all at once.
Well, you add the two
So
together.
Hmm. $14.
14. What are you? All right, who else wants to roll? A D4. No one wants to take responsibility?
I just rolled.
Oh, okay.
I got a 2.
Oh, I think I'm in the wrong campaign. I am looking at Dimension Breach. There we go. Now we're on the right one. Okay, a 2. All right, so out of the forest, one from each direction from either side of you as you were passing on the path of the woods.
What's on either path? I'm sorry.
Actually, we're just going to go back to
The other map.
yeah, the campsite map.
Let's borrow
is
that.
this
Hijack
is
it real quick.
random encounter
This
map.
is the battle map. The battle map.
Imagine we're on a road. Yeah.
Yeah, there are maps for that. Actually, you know what? I could just pop that in.
Nez, Rails just got smacked again.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It was also for me, though.
Good to
He's
know. I don't know what you said, but I agree with you.
mocking me about my art.
Smack him again.
I did.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll use this map. There. Alright, does anybody need their token dropped?
You already know.
Okay. Now to find Seeker.
I do hate that every time that I start playing a game, I get hit with so much productivity. I'm like, oh, I gotta do all the things. And then I need to have a million tabs open to get it all done.
But we're at.
There we go. That is everybody. And no one cares that Cass is missing.
I mean, it's not ideal.
Alright, so you see a
We'll figure
couple
it out later.
of thugs come out. I'm just gonna use... Oh. Yeah, a couple of brigands just pop out of the woods. They've got, like an armband with Strahd's, the Von Zarovich red eagle logo on one of each of their on an arm on each of them.
GI Robot picks this up immediately, and he's physically shaking with excitement.
Of course.
Oh my god, I get to kill people! Yay!
Not
Alright.
just people, actual servants of Strahd.
Yes.
Alright, so we can get initiative.
11.
What's
Okay.
telling us? So what's on either side of the road? I'm sorry. Where are these boys? I asked that question once before, but
Strahd lackeys.
Strahd lackeys.
Just like ruffians on the side of the road, picking people off who, are going on foot.
Have they considered that's rude?
Same
So,
thought.
have they
How rude.
considered that most people going on foot don't have a robot with a gun?
Have they considered
Why
that
they've been targeting most
they're
people on
bullied?
foot?
What?
Okay. Wow. Oh, wait. That was a custom roll, not initiative. I have initiative for 3 of you. I just need Zaya.
Oh shoot, sorry. Hold on. I'm having to do this all on my iPad. So I'm switching between Owlbear and sheet. So initiative. I forget she only has a plus initiative.
Is Real also watching Owlbear on your iPad?
No, he's on his PC, but he doesn't have my token, so I had to switch my token.
Yeah,
All right,
she's just got a
Robot and Zaya, what is your dex score?
Yeah. 17.
12.
Okay, Robot will go before Zaya. All right, and these guys +1.
Watch one of them roll in that 20.
Nope, just a 9. Okay. So we've got Valafir, then Seeker, then GI Robot, Zaya, and the Brigands. All right, so Val.
I can't tell them that GI Robot's pregnant. We can't try to spin that off. We're too deep already.
What?
Please, my robot.
Yeah, robot is already aiming at them.
They're pregnant. Please. They need a doctor.
GI robot proceed to your swift extermination.
No, don't listen to him. Your extermination will be slow and durable. Anyway,
GI robot likes the way you think. They will experience much pain during this extermination.
Hacks on number 1.
Okay.
We're gonna hack. What I hex is really up to Zaya and Seeker at this point. What would you like hexed if you were gonna cast a spell that required a saving throw?
That's a great question. Let me look.
Okay,
Make sure I
the hex just happens. Do any saves or anything?
No, because all it's doing is it grants disadvantage on a stat. Let me verify that real quick.
Intelligence for Zaya.
No saving throw. You just place a curse on a creature.
Okay.
I misunderstood your question.
Oh, the question was, if we were, I hexed the bad guy, if you were to cast a spell that required a saving, because it hexes a specific stat.
Intelligence for Zaya.
You have spells with intelligence saves?
Okay. I have intelligence and charisma.
Oh, interesting.
What do you have, Nez? Do you have intelligence and or charisma? Or what? Like wisdom?
I have limited myself to 1 damage spell, so I won't be tempted to go and get myself killed. So whatever you need, you have him do. All I can do is largely healing.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so frostbite is wisdom, right?
That's a con save.
Nope. Constitutional wisdom, either one. I'm more likely to use my my constitution.
I'm gonna do wisdom, don't I?
Okay.
I'm more likely to use the spells with the constitution.
And then Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
24 to hit.
Unfortunately,
24 would hit.
Unfortunately for you, Real, there's no corners for you to run and hide to.
9 damage. Plus 1 damage, so 10 damage.
10 damage.
He was holding the GI Robot, trying to for moments pretend GI Robot was pregnant, and then immediately dropped the bit when he realized it wasn't going to work.
You ever thought that you were just doing it for extra tactical height? For the blast to hit more accurately? So he just kind of let it happen.
Technically, you're a character that's one size category larger than my character. So Balafir could use GI Robot as a mount.
Hey, Gal.
I have never gotten to play my Harengon Barbarian. That is his build, hopping on someone's shoulders.
That's remarkable. Oh my god, did we do that for the Halloween special? Did we see that herring guy? Yeah,
briefly.
Like multiple years ago.
Okay. Are you done?
I am done.
Seeker.
Hi. It's just two dudes.
Yep.
As far as I can tell. I don't...
Two dudes that are at least presenting as working for Strahd.
They're wearing the armband.
Hey, fuck a spiritual weapon. May as well.
Alright. I will drop the token. You can put it wherever you want.
Thank you.
As far as GI is concerned, they are wearing the eagle. Their life warranty is now void.
Alright, roll it.
Ah, wrong button.
Oof.
Nope.
Miss.
Yeah.
Alright, that was a bonus action. Are you doing anything else?
Nah. Everyone's chilling so far.
Okay. GI.
You already know. That is a 17 to hit against number 2.
Number 2? Okay.
Yeah, I really do like some
damage.
last
17 damage.
Nice.
Does that kill? Okay, Divine Smite. Wait, hold on. Okay, this one. Jeez. Using cantrip Divine Smite.
Yep. Another 10?
That is an
Okay.
extra 10 damage.
Alright.
Jesus, these guys can take a beating.
And
That is it for me, by the way.
Alright, Zaya.
evening or something. Yeah. They're standing there. So I asked her just to have him pull over to the side there.
Yeah. We'll burn it. We'll burn a spell slot. Let's do magic missile at the first level.
Okay. What level?
First.
3.
At the 3, yeah. So, and then we'll aim for number 2.
Okay. For all 3 bolts?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, so that's 1 bolt so far.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, sorry.
All
So
right.
that is
11.
4, 4, and 3. Yeah. And
Also,
that's
I always forget to say
everything I
that.
can do.
I always forget to say it. My divine smite is doing radiant damage.
That's fine.
Probably would have come in helpful earlier.
All right. You doing anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. It is their turn. So, first one. It is going to skirt around the divine weapon and go for Seeker.
Not secret. That's rude.
All right. And it is reckless, so it does advantage on its attacks, but you also get advantage against him.
Okay.
Oh, which is good. For me, anyway. God damn it! Why is
What
my
was your
luck so
first
bad?
roll? What was the
Double
first roll?
deuce.
2 twos.
Alright, alright. We're trying again. But this time to Zaya.
Hey.
+5 to hit, and advantage.
She has shield as a reaction.
What?
Oh, you don't even know if I hit yet.
Hey, no
I don't need to.
fucking way.
Oh, apparently I don't need. Work
Yeah,
for me.
at that point, that
So that'll
thug should
hit me
just
anyway.
spontaneously combust.
A
No.
nat 1?
Double.
With
Double nat one.
advantage! With advantage! 2 twos and 2 ones.
I
That's
think
No.
we should
amazing.
get
The
bad and walk away.
ruffian that rolled the 2 nat ones should just spontaneously combust.
Okay, I'm gonna say, if you want to just walk away, they will just be so disappointed in themselves, so they will walk. They will just slink back into the forest, embarrassed.
I think
Oh no,
that's
Gina
what
wants
should
to kill
happen.
these fuckers. They're wearing Strahd's symbol. They are dead.
Okay,
No,
GI
it's
Robot's
not.
not gonna let it go.
We're not. Zaya is also not gonna let it go because they're bullies. They're
Okay.
bullying people. She don't like
Alright.
that.
Okay, we can all agree.
They're bullies. Yes, they're Nazis.
We can agree, though, it would have been funny if their first attacks were so bad you just stood there, looked at them, and walked away, and they slunk back into the forest.
It's like, you know,
Yeah,
threat to anyone, and then walk away.
Yeah, man.
It's like
Man, they were already dead.
like when somebody goes up to a gas station attendant and it's like, open up your register, like, ah, good one. And they're like, oh. Okay, back to Valafir.
Back to me.
And they are
You know what?
reckless, so you do get advantage on attack rolls.
Amazing. Eldritch Blast versus the bottom one.
Okay,
15.
they're both bottoms.
Evidently.
We didn't need to know that, Delano Aiden.
15, okay.
15 will hit.
Ah, thank the gods.
I'm referencing their previous attacks. They are clearly not tops.
Wait, no, I'm a liar. I'm gonna attack the hexed one, because hex is 15 still fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Eldritch Blast. Ooh, max damage. So
15.
15 plus hex damage. To 17 damage.
Alright.
I'm starting to do decent damage, guys. Ooh.
Alright. Anything else?
Valafir turns to GI. He's like, normally I'd like try to hide behind you, but given their performance so far, it's a little sad, honestly.
Affirmative. GI robot assumes that Strahd's agents would be more challenging.
All right, and that's it for Valafir.
All right, Seeker.
Well, normally I'd start popping heals, but I don't think they could hit a pebble in front of them.
This is just sad.
I mean, I can't hit for anything either, so I can't really talk. But usually when people try to hit me, they succeed.
I have an idea for my turn.
Wait for it.
Alright, we're gonna try the spiritual weapon again, even though I don't think that has worked, like, at any point.
You do get advantage now because they popped Reckless.
Oh, yay. We're gonna go with that first one, which was a 21.
Yep. Oh, you could have right-clicked and selected advantage. 21 does hit.
I'm on my phone.
All right.
I've always been on my phone now. 6.
6. Okay. And for bonus action, you still got your spiritual weapon. Oh, wait, no, that was your spiritual weapon. Are you doing anything for your regular action?
I mean, he walked up to me, but I want to save spell slots where I can.
You have a weapon.
So... Oh yeah, I do. See, I forget about that very easily because I only ever play spellcasters who are good at it.
Dell has hit shit in the face before.
Yeah. I can't just punch one of them in the face even though I want to. That's a bad idea. So let's
an
go
arm
with the
strike.
It'd be funny.
It would be funny.
So I get advantage against all rolls against them, right? Or is it just attack?
It's attack, but I'm not sure if it's ranged as well or just melee. That is a crit. You got a crit. Alright, and that is with the crit damage, it looks like.
Yep.
Okay. And so, yeah, where are you hitting him?
Just straight in the face, I guess.
In the face? Okay. Yeah. He is now bleeding out the nose and spitting out blood.
Fun.
All right.
Of course
I assume you are done?
Yeah.
All right. Robot.
GI walks around and goes into this one, aims his rifle at him and goes, "You, face the log."
All right. Yeah, you do have advantage on attack rolls.
But not on intimidation rolls.
Oh, are you doing it? No, you don't have advantage on intimidation.
Alright, am I still allowed to do intimidation to see if I can get him to, like, go execution pose and just turn around and face the log?
You rolling it or what?
Oh, I was asking if I was allowed to.
Yeah. You can do that in combat.
17.
Okay. You are not as scary as Strahd.
Ah. Fair enough.
All right.
Is that my action?
So valid for old Queen Boss.
If you're doing it as a skill check, it's taking an action. If you were just talking, it would be a free action. But you're trying to get a result out of it.
Damn. Well, I'm here now.
Okay.
Ooh.
Bonus action or anything?
My bonus action is Giant Spikes, which
Okay.
requires an action.
All right, Zaya.
Missile again.
All right. To 1 or 2?
We're actually gonna do well.
Ooh. That was
Oof.
unintelligible.
It's an automatic comp.
Sorry about this. Is this better?
It is now, yeah. Okay, are you attacking number 1 or number 2?
So we're not gonna do magic missile. We're actually gonna do frostbite. So
Okay.
con save of 12. They have to have 12 or higher with the con.
Okay. And which one are you attacking?
2.
2? Okay. And they have +3. God damn it.
All right. So that is 2 frostbite damage, two freezing damage.
Okay.
That was a sad damage output. That's fine.
At least it didn't use a spell slot.
All right.
All right, you doing anything else?
Yep, that's it.
So I do have
All
a
right.
proposal. If one rolls low against an attack against me,
Oh, that
have
is
it hit.
horrible.
Have it hit, but like hurt their hand if they roll low.
No.
Because
We cannot understand
yeah.
you very well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Definitely need new microphone. All right, so number 1 is going to keep in melee range of GI Robot and keep going for Zaya. Who knows? He might hit this time. All right, +5 with advantage. Still berserking.
Gonna shield before.
Whoa, see if it hits first. It's a reaction.
As reaction. Just wanted to say that as we were good.
15.
Which hits. The shield goes into effect.
Bring you up.
Which makes it not hit because it's a +5 to the AC, so which is a 16. So it missed by 1 shield.
Okay. I was about to say, your AC should not have been like 9 or under. Okay, so second one. Still going for Seeker. Let it hit.
Huh?
I'm just hoping the dice actually hit. Alright, with advantage and +5. Finally, 21. Can I get the crit?
I'd rather you didn't.
Nope. 21. I assume that hits?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, and this is +3.
If it's one didn't hit, I'd be concerned.
Oof, that's bad. Alright, this +3. Okay, that is 13 slashing damage.
Okay, hang on.
And it is back
Sorry, I
to
have 4
Val.
tabs open right now. You said 13 or 14?
13.
Alright, thank you.
Back to Valafir.
Back to Valafir. You know it. You'll love it. It's me shooting this hexed one again. I could waste another level
Don't
on
worry,
spell
when you get
slot.
back to my turn, I'll join you on it.
Alright,
Okay.
I did it recklessly attack.
Let's just limit talking to your own turn.
Did it recklessly attack?
Yes. You do have advantage.
Okay,
That is a hit.
19 to hit. Beautiful. Oh, minimum damage. We're averaging out. Plus 10 damage. We'll take
Okay.
it. And that's it for Valafir.
Alright, Seeker.
Alright, very little has changed. Let's try again with the spiritual weapon. Someone just sent me a video, and I cannot watch that right now. My dear, dear friend. We'll do that later. Whee! 6. Is there advantage against this one? I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're attacking
okay.
recklessly. Oh no.
8.
Still no.
Oh well. Alright, we're gonna try to hit one in the face. Him in the... Damn, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yep. Hit. Maybe a crit? No, just a regular hit.
Nope. 3.
3? Okay.
Oh shit.
Alright. Anything else?
Nope.
Robot.
Yep. Hey, give me just a second here. You already know. Rolling against 1.
Hit.
This is a 23 hit.
Yep.
7.
Okay.
And I am using a spell slot for Divine Flight.
Okay.
And that is another 7 damage.
Alright. This one is now also bloodied. Alright, Zaya. Zaya's turn.
Zaya, let's see. What are we gonna do to get this thing off of me?
You
Well,
uniquely have a way out.
I do have. Oh wait, hold on. Wait, what is? I can't remember what the autumn does. Hold on, 1 second. Let me eyeball it. Wild magic. I've forgotten. I forgot to roll my wild magic for the magic missile that I did.
Oh, did
Gosh.
you? Oh, yeah.
Oh well, it's fine. Where is my face up? Face up. Okay. What does? Where is? What does autumn do? Up to 2 creatures every choice. Oh, I like that one. We're gonna face step, but we're not gonna face step very far. What we're gonna do is we're gonna face step. Hold on, we have to measure first. We go from here 5, 5. Okay,
Oh, and
yeah,
this
cool.
one.
So what we're gonna do is she's gonna face up on the other side of her two friends, but because both of the monsters are still within 10 feet, they have
Yep.
to succeed a wisdom saving throw
All right.
or be charmed for 1 minute.
And the one that was hexed, what was the hex for?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Yep. All right. So the first one at disadvantage gets a 7.
Where's
And
the
this
plus proficiency plus wisdom.
Oh, I need to look at this.
I have to math the I have to math it. So 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom. So 8, 11.
your spell save DC should be 12.
8 plus 3 plus 2.
Oh, I'm just looking at spell save DC. Do you have something else?
So for the face up one, it says
Right, it's a
8
racial
plus
thing,
proficiency.
not a class
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
Yeah. So it's so 8. So yeah, 13. It has to be 13 or higher.
Okay,
Yeah.
and first one fails. Second one, who does not have disadvantage, also fails.
You're just trying to lick me?
What?
You're just trying to lick me while I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing, what's going on.
Realist?
Yes. You're just
Real.
trying to lick me.
Fuck, man.
All right, so both have failed, which means they're now both charmed. And that's what, for a minute?
Yes, that's what they said earlier. I think she's murdering him. I think that's why they're muted.
Verbally, yes. So, what was being said? I'm sorry. So they both failed.
Oh yeah, they both failed.
They're not charmed by Zaya.
Yep, for
the next minute.
1 minute. Yep. So they
Yeah, I
have
remember.
stopped their pathetic attacks. And you have a minute until they're back to their senses. What's everybody doing, starting with Zaya?
That would be it for Zaya's turn.
All right, so their turn, they're charmed, back to Valafir.
I could put down caltrops and ball bearings. I have a whole minute.
I also have caltrops if you want to do ball bearings.
No?
Keep in mind, if they take damage, the charm breaks.
Yeah. Just have them stand right there. Don't have them move at all yet. Just gonna sprinkle caltrops and ball bearings. Like, hey, buddy, don't move, all right? It's like real dangerous. You don't want to do that, all right? This is gonna keep you safe.
Zaya just looks at them and says, "Stay."
Okay.
Like the ghost dogs.
All right,
Technically, they're dogs of Strahd, so it counts, right?
Yeah. Probably.
All right. Just shrink this down. And you're putting it like there?
No, we've lost Nez.
Oh no.
I was talking.
Okay, good.
Accident. I dropped the phone and some the
Accident.
All right, you can put that wherever you want.
Why? Nez, I was just handed a sword.
Oh, I assume you mean in real life?
Yes, I was just handed a sword.
Real.
Well, in some
My dear
cultures,
friend.
a sword is a marriage proposal.
Yeah.
That's probably why he did it. 'Cause he's a massive nerd with love. I know I can't talk, but still.
Okay, anyway, you can move the ring to wherever you're dropping the caltrops. Just right on him.
Right under them, yeah. So if
All
they
right,
move, it'll just go off.
All right, let's just make this a little bigger so we can see it. Okay, you doing anything else?
We have a whole minute, right?
Yeah, you have a whole minute. Okay. All right, Seeker, what are you doing in the next minute?
Everyone else is chilling, right? No one's hurt?
Yeah. Only you.
Lovely. I'll be fine. Everyone's fine. There's not much anyone needs me to do, so I'm just gonna sit here.
Okay. Robot. Can you control yourself for a minute?
You know, I'll take GI for a walk.
You cannot take GI for a walk. He can control himself, but his finger does not leave the trigger.
Okay. So that's it for the minute. All right, Zaya. The minute is up. What you doing?
Zaya is committing murders is the answer. As a distraction, we're gonna cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
Switch over to. Hold on, I gotta. Okay, that works. Okay, cool. There we go. Perfect. So then, Zaya and her groupies are gonna come over here, back over here, so that when their charm fully lifts, they'll be more focused on the Zaya clones, hopefully. Like this.
Yes, there is no knowing which is the real you.
We're just gonna real fast change these names so that we know.
Yeah, it's just a chance of hitting the real one if they succeed in an attack.
Yes, so that is what she's gonna do for her turn. But also, wild magic!
Yep. Is anybody popping a quarter into Zaya?
I don't have a quarter.
I don't think anybody has one.
I have one, but but I don't think we need it for this fight. I'll save it for something spicy.
Yeah.
Here's my wild magic. Okay, well it's not gonna tell me, so I'm just gonna roll 20. It's not giving me the pop-up, so we'll just roll to the 20. Dang it, 18!
Oh.
So close. That's end turn.
Alright, so the charm has lifted. It is their turn. They are both going to go for Zaya. They don't have to move. Do the caltrops do anything?
Is he moving?
No.
No.
Okay. Alright, so still attacking with advantage. Number 1, going after Zaya. Still reckless, so with advantage. Ooh. Okay. And can I get the crit? No. Okay, so that is a 24 to hit Zaya.
Okay, so I have to roll
Assuming-
3d6s to see which one they hit. So 1, 2, 3. So if any d6s roll a 3 or higher, so the duplicate is hit instead of me and then destroyed. So which one is attacking? Is it the top
Number
one or the
one.
bottom one? So then it would remove Zaya 1.
I actually
The
really like
6.
the change to that spell.
What did it used to be?
It used to be you rolled a d20 and then it had a shifting threshold based on the number of duplicates you had left.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so that was number 1. Number 2, also going for the clones with advantage. Good thing I have advantage. God damn it.
Your useless advantage.
Back to Valafir.
Back to Valafir. We've been sticking to it. We're gonna try to Eldritch Blast number 2.
Okay.
Stick to what we're good at.
Also, guys, I think these things have 100 health. Because as soon as they pass the 50 threshold, they got bloody.
Yep. Okay.
Well,
And
I'm not too worried about it. Oh no. 12.
oh no, that is a miss.
Oh no. I'm not gonna waste my. These guys aren't that threatening, so I'm not gonna waste my chosen by the gods.
Only because of my dice.
This is what happens when you don't change your dice style. Come on. And
I don't have any meaningful bonus actions I can do, so that's it for me.
All right, Seeker. How long does your
Oh, it's gone by now.
weapon? Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, multitasking.
Yep.
Yeah, we're just gonna try to hit one in the face with the mace again.
Okay. Still with
As
advantage.
fun as it would be to punch one in the face, it won't do much if I succeed, so.
Hit.
Yep. 3 damage.
Okay. All right. Doing anything else?
No.
All right, robot.
How much damage has the one next to me taken?
$51.
Alright. And that's the one I'm gonna focus, that way we can get that one whittled down too.
All right, roll it.
Yep. Just give me a
With
second to
advantage.
do the details load. Oh, sweet. And with advantage,
Hit.
94.
Nice.
16. And yeah, burning a spell slot. 9.
Okay. All right. Zaya.
Zaya, we'll go back to Frostbite.
Okay. 1 or
DC
2?
12. 2.
2? Okay.
Oh, Constitution saving throw 12. DC 12.
Yep. Which 15.
Oh, no damage.
All right. Doing anything else?
I'm just double checking something real fast. Okay, no, that's it.
All right. And it's their turn, and they are still going for your clones.
What did you do to piss them off that badly?
She charmed them for a minute.
I know even before that they were fixated on you.
All right. With advantage, that does hit the crit. So this plus... Wait, what did you just roll for?
They're attacking the clone, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah, so that's to destroy if it hits the clone or OG Zaya.
Oh my god,
Which one was it? 1 or 2 that's attacking?
1. Which means one of your clones just saved you from a crit.
Yep.
Really pulling its weight. All right, number 2. All right, with advantage. Okay, so that's 17 plus 5. That is 22 to hit.
Is that your ear? Okay, that is your ear.
And to see if the clone got hit. You're down to what? 1d6?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I went for the clone, and then it destroys the other clone as well.
All right, you are now on your own. Awesome. Okay,
For now.
that's all they can do. Valafir.
All right, we're gonna try another Eldritch Blast on number. I don't know. There's a lot of things going on. The top one, is that number 1?
Yeah, that's number 1.
Number 1.
That
24 to hit. At least it's a hit.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Minimum damage. And then the hex damage. Oh my god. It's minimum
7.
damage. 7. And that's it for Valafy.
Seeker.
I'm gonna try to hit him in the face with the mace again.
And advantage. Maybe you get a crit.
Maybe not.
It does hit, though.
Yeah. 8.
Ooh, nice. Speaking of nice. Alright, anything
Ow.
else?
No.
Alright, robot.
Alright, so doing the same thing I always do, shooting the thing closest to me.
Shooting. Okay, that's all I got.
Yes, good enough. Oh wait, hold on. Void that roll. I'm still rolling with advantage, right?
Yep.
Okay, that was that non-advantage roll. There we go. 15. 18.
Alright. Hits.
Sticker paper is shockingly sharp when you're cutting it.
Damn. Alright, let's see.
19.
That is just barely enough.
Hey, I get first blood.
Alright, doing anything else?
Walking over here to beat this one's ass.
Okay. Zaya!
Zaya, we're gonna do. Where's my spells? There are my spells. We'll do Firebolt this time.
Okay. That's
Roll to
straight up
hit is
attack roll?
17. No, rolled a hit. It's 17.
Yeah, it's an attack roll.
Okay. Still have advantage.
It says 17 not hit.
Oh, but you might get
It does, but you want to see if you get a crit.
Yeah.
Oh, fair. Let's try. The answer is no, it's a 17 because the next one is
Okay.
8.
Alright, that is a hit.
Damage is a 7.
Okay. Alright. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright, his turn. He's going to keep swinging at Seeker, who has been bashing him in the face. With advantage. Gives it a 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Yay. Alright. Alright, this plus 3. Alright, 10 slashing damage. With his axe.
Alright, I need to take care of that in a second. We're currently down to 4. But yeah, that's my entire turn.
Yep, and back to Val.
Alright, so I can move my Hex. And then I can Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Oh, 13?
Hits.
Amazing.
I thought you said Mamma Mia for a second. At
Mom,
least that's what you
Mamma Mia. 13? Mamma Mia. 8 plus Hex damage. 13 damage.
Okay.
Achoo! That will do it for Valafir.
Alright, Seeker.
I am about to obliterate.
Whatever you say, man. We're going to do a little cure wounds on myself, because I'd like to not die to these two idiots.
Oh,
That
how
would
low
just be
did you get?
embarrassing. 4 out of 27.
Damn.
Seeker's not very strong, y'all. Alright, I can go up 19. Ah!
Alright, was that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, GI Robot. You have advantage.
Alright. Rolling to shoot with advantage.
Yep.
Ain't no fucking way.
Miss. Are you doing anything else?
No.
Alright, Zaya, take it home.
God damn it, I wanted to kill the last Nazi. I mean, cultist.
Okay. We're gonna go back to Firebolt because Firebolt was pretty effective.
Yeah,
You
you get advantage on it.
advantage. Wow. So kind. 16 to hit
Hit.
and 5 damage.
Okay.
Yep.
And then that's it.
Alright, his turn.
Okay.
You know what? Stay in the course. Going for Seeker.
I didn't even hit him in the face this time.
Alright, with advantage, can I get the crit? No. Alright, it's just a 24 to hit.
It's just.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hits.
All right. Oh my god, that's only 5 slashing damage. He is in rough shape.
Hey, if I hadn't healed, that would have been enough to down me. He shouldn't feel too bad. All right, he's doing decently.
Uh,
The
He's
6 foot tall robotic
he's doing
weapon.
great.
all right. They are dead. Are you picking up the caltrops?
Yeah, I'm gonna make everyone sit here with me for like 15 minutes while I pick up all these caltrops and ball bearings.
All right.
GI does not have patience for that and continues down the road.
Okay, so GI is going to be gone for a while. What's everybody else doing?
Zaya is assisting and helping pick up. Because
Okay.
Zaya wants to go.
Yeah, I'll help too.
Thanks,
Okay.
pal. Appreciate you.
And also because it's unsafe to leave GI robot to wander alone.
For too long.
Yeah.
He'll be
Oh,
fine.
you 3 could just camp and we could roll another combat encounter with just GI robot.
Oh my god.
Okay, GI robot came back.
Probably die.
All right, so just skipping ahead. If you searched the bodies, they are broke as fuck.
That's
They-
okay, because we're not.
Yeah, they're just scavengers in the woods picking off travelers. They ain't got shit.
Poor guy picked the wrong
If they
day
weren't
for that
broke, they
armband.
wouldn't be doing this.
Yeah. All right,
He
let's get
picked
back.
the wrong day to wear that armband.
Oh, you
We could've-
wouldn't have killed someone if they weren't attacking you? Or if they came to
I mean,
joke
I
you?
probably would have. I still probably would have. But he might
We
have had
had
a
a
bit more
chance.
of sympathy from GI if he had not been wearing that armband.
Okay.
We had a chance to walk away with them embarrassed, and we didn't take it because of the whatchamacallits.
Yeah.
I was down to walk, but no one else was, so.
All right. So it is like late afternoon by now. Are you still going towards Valaki?
I think so.
Okay. It will be
It's
dusk.
like to the forest.
Yeah. It'll be hitting dusk by the time you get there. Let me just get the description. All right. Okay. The old Svalich Road meanders into a valley watched over by dark, brooding mountains to the north and south. The woods recede, revealing a sullen mountain berg surrounded by wooden palisade. Thick fog presses against this wall, as though looking for a way inside, hoping to catch the town aslumber. The dirt road ends at a set of sturdy iron gates with a pair of shadowy figures standing behind them. Planted in the ground and flanking the road outside the gates are a half-dozen pikes with wolves' heads impaled on them.
Damn. Look away, Zaya.
Seeker, surely you know the best way into this
If you
town.
call me a
Next-
gatekeeper one more time, I swear to God.
Belafir chuckles.
We shoot off the gate.
Zaya gives Belafir a look.
Is that where you were going, Valafir?
No, I would never do such a thing.
Bullshit.
Seeker.
Mm-hmm.
GI
Okay.
robot takes the smart option and not.
All right, so We're at the easternmost bit. Let me just drop Seeker.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, please. We are tiny. We are
Yeah.
itty bitty little.
Yeah,
And
just
what
to
was
give you
Valkyrie trying to say?
an idea of the scale.
Damn.
Alright, and there are guards on the palisade.
What was
I'm
Valkyrie?
on my way to the palisade.
And there is an
Yeah, I
iron
know about
door
which
in the
thing to
way.
put them. He's scared for them.
Greetings, town guardians. I am Valafir Meadows. We are but weary travelers in the mists here. May we seek entrance to your lovely town.
On the way here, we have terminated 2 of Sprott's agents.
Do you
We
have
don't
any
need
proof?
to violent.
Hey, we looked at their bodies, right? Did we take the armbands?
Saya holds up a bone that she picked off of one of the corpses.
Girl.
I'm gonna say that GI took the armbands and like holds them up.
Okay. Alright, whoever is trying something, roll persuasion.
Yay!
Copy. Persuasion. +3.
Zaya's bone did not help anything.
Oh,
23.
I was
23.
gonna
Oh,
roll it, but okay.
okay, so Valafir managed to get it. So one of the guards comes down and opens up the door.
Ah, thank you so much. We are humbled by your mercy and generosity.
Alright, and
As he's
it's
passing the guard.
it's a woman in armor, and she's like, "You're new. What did you come to town for?"
What do we come to town for?
Uh, I'm trying to remember why this was our next stop.
Irina.
Ah, it's the place with the abbey. Right?
Oh yeah, I forgot to. Irina's been here the whole time.
Been here the whole time.
As GI passes the guard, he hands her the 2 armbands from the agents.
Alright.
As I walk,
Covered in blood.
as we walk through, Valafir will also pour each of them a small cup of coffee from his thermos that is prestidigitated to be the perfect temperature of coffee. And it's just the best coffee they've ever had, presumably.
Yeah, they're not taking drinks from strangers.
Oh, that's rude.
Is it?
That's
He goes-
survival skills.
He goes, fine then, suit yourselves. And pours his coffee back into his thermos.
Alright, Irina is following. And she is explaining this town is just a stop on the way to Kresk. Alright, and to remind you, anything with a red roof is not literally a red roof, it's just something your characters would notice.
GI takes a second glance at this house here,
Okay.
or this building.
so long. All right, here we go. This large stockyard has several locked sheds along its periphery and lies adjacent to a roomy warehouse. A wooden sign above the front gate reads Arisek Stockyard. Parked at the south end of the stockyard is a sturdy carnival wagon, its colorful paint peeling off. Faded lettering on its side spells out the words Rictavio's Carnival of Wonders. A heavy padlock secures the back door. I might have a map for that. Alright, I'm gonna check to see if I have a map for that.
And just to think you all walked right past it.
I'm using a sticker printer to work on my graduation cap, and the damn thing loses power so quickly. I printed one sticker, and I went from 100% to 90.
Okay, and there's going to be a part 2 to this. Just gotta get a second map. God damn it. Ignore me. All right. And the second part. Which fits somewhere. I don't know.
I think it needs to be rotated. Oh, no, I think it's there.
Yeah. There we go. And lock it. Oh. Alright, so if GI Robot wants to do anything, otherwise I'll go back to the town map.
Yeah, GI Robot will investigate a bit. Let's just see what this place is.
Okay.
Don't rob it. If you do, bring me.
GI doesn't rob places unless they're Nazi strongholds.
I've never claimed to be a good person, okay?
GI is technically a paladin, so.
Paladins can be bad people.
Alright. Alright, you see that the stockyard sells wares, but it's late at night, so the shop is closed. You can see the hours posted on the door.
Okay. With that, GI rejoins his group.
Okay. Not curious about Carnival Wagon?
Steal it.
How the fuck am I gonna steal it? Actually, hey Dell, how far are you willing to stretch your friendship to sleep?
What? I couldn't hear what you were saying.
How far are you? Oh, how far are you willing to spend your disbelief?
Not very.
Then my idea probably wouldn't work.
If you need someone stronger than you, I can come back.
Hold on.
Seeker.
Strength?
Was it?
What's your strength score?
Higher than yours last we checked, but I don't remember exactly right now. Hold on. 14,
right.
so I get a +2. I believe yours was like 12 or 13, you got a +1.
You have more strength than a robot.
I'm just better.
You're built to be nimble.
That's fair.
And I put something into strength so I could, like, grab people if I needed to. Sometimes it's hard to heal people right there.
Yeah. GI rejoins his party.
Alright, changing map. Back to Valaki.
I was just mildly curious about it.
Huh?
So, I do have an out-of-character question about Morat.
Morat's not here.
Yeah.
I said about Cass. Did Morat quit the campaign, or are they just
I don't-
away?
Yeah, you don't know where Cass is.
I feel like we should be concerned about that. That feels like a concerning development.
Cass can handle. So,
Alright, so where else do you want to go?
To sleep.
while GI was checking out the warehouse,
Yeah, that's
light from over here caught by. Or is that too far?
I mean, while you were checking that out, where did everybody else want to go?
Oh, right. Sorry.
Are you just wandering around town, getting feel of stuff from people, asking questions? Because we can go through the rumors section and get some info.
I am a nosy bitch. Let's hear some rumors.
Okay.
Zaya and Seeker just going door to door. Hello, do you have any juicy details for us?
Give us the juicy deets. Like,
Spill some tea, my guy.
Basically.
Okay, so we're just gonna go down the list. You spend the next few hours as it is getting dark and people are on their way to the safety of their homes. The first thing they tell you, if you're going to be spending the night, you want to go to the Blue Water Inn. It's got wine, food, and shelter for visitors.
Good to know, good to know.
They also mention you're not the only strangers in town. There's another stranger with pointy ears staying at the inn. He's...
Don't like that.
All right.
Just
It's just what?
Cass is human. The ears shouldn't be pointy.
Cass is human.
Yes! That's why Cass is able to give you quarters.
Oh. Cass is not giving me a single quarter. Thank you. I'm definitely a little salty about it, but it's fine.
Oh. I hope Morat watches this. All right. The, the town's mayor, Baron Vargas Velakovic, has decreed that the Festival of the Blazing Sun will be held in the town square in 3 days. The previous festival, which he called the Wolf's Head Jamboree, was less than a week ago.
That's quite the name.
Which one?
The Wolf's Head Jamboree.
Oh, yeah. That, it kind of explains the wolf heads outside the town.
Yeah.
GI Robot remembers some information that was given to us about this town. And how the mayor was forcing its citizens to have fun.
Yeah. Because he believed that would keep Strahd away, right?
Yep. So Vallaki has endured at least one festival every week for the past several years. Some Vallakians believe that the festivals keep the devil's Strahd at bay. Others think they provide no protection or benefit whatsoever. Most of them consider them dismal affairs.
Okay, but like, is there anything that does make them happy, though?
Those who speak ill of the festivals are declared by the mayor to be in league with the Devil Strahd and arrested. Some are thrown in the stocks, while others are taken to the mayor's mansion so that the Baron can purge them of their evil.
What, in the 1984?
Yeah. Alright, you're also warned of the mayor's henchman, Isaac Strasny. He has a history of violence as well as a fiendish deformity. He will be easy to identify. A monstrous arm with which he can conjure fire. Fear of him keeps the mayor's enemies at bay.
What do they mean by fiendish deformity?
A monstrous arm.
Okay.
No one hates the mayor more than Lady Fiona Wachter, who has often quoted as saying, "I'd rather serve the devil than a madman." She owns a old house in town, but rarely leaves her estate. She has 2 adult sons, Nikolai and Carl, local troublemakers. Lady Wachter also has a I don't know why they would know that.
Carl.
The mayor does not confront Fiona or her offspring because he is afraid of them. It is rumored her family has old ties to Strahd.
Scandalous. We don't know if it's true, GI. Take a breath.
Purple flashes of light have been seen emanating from the attic of the mayor's mansion.
Weird, but okay.
Wolves and dire wolves prowl the woods and aren't afraid to attack travelers on the old Svalich Road. Well-armed groups of hunters and trappers have managed to kill several of the wolves, but more keep coming.
Also, friend Zaya, GI Robots cannot take a breath. GI Robots does not breathe.
Seeker was the one who told you to take a breath.
Yep.
Oh, then
But also,
change that to Seeker. I'm tired, y'all.
GI, it's a turn of phrase, my friend. It just means relax for a 15-second.
Alright. It's too dangerous to go fishing on Lake Zarovich to the north, but the threat of Strahd's wolves hasn't stopped Bluto Kragorov, the town drunk, from trying. He sets out each morning and returns every evening, but hasn't caught any fish in a while. There have been no recent sightings of the Mad Mage of Mount Baratok. Folks used to see him skulking along the north shore of Lake Zarovich, shooting lightning bolts into the water to kill the fish.
Okay. A fishing pole would be easier.
Would it?
You know what? Maybe he's got great aim.
All right. There's a Vistani camp rumored to be hiding in the woods to the southwest of town. And as far as the villagers have interacted, the Vistani there aren't very friendly, and thus the Vistani aren't welcome in Vallaki.
Your robot suggests that we pay this Vistani settlement a visit.
And lastly, south of town is a village that has been abandoned for decades. Its mayor committed some terrible offense and incurred the wrath of Strahd.
And we don't need to go there.
Okay. Alright, so, through all of your examining of the town, I believe this is the inn. And it is fully dark out. There's nobody out on the streets.
We should go hide.
Go to the inn,
Your
guys.
robot suggests we go to the Blue Inn.
Alright, so is everybody... Can you see it on the map?
Give me 2 seconds. It crashed. Unsurprisingly.
Okay, yeah,
That's
that's
one
it.
of you.
You guys gonna make his way over?
Okay. Yeah, there are no other interesting landmarks between where you are and there.
Are there any uninteresting landmarks, Delano?
A lot of houses.
A dog
In
with a
disrepair.
lazy eye? An old woman on the front porch in a creaky wheelchair? That I think that counts as a landmark. She's there every day.
Please tell me there's no more of the creepy pie lady. The dream pie crap.
Oh no, that was in Barovia Village.
Yeah,
Isaiah,
not in such a stand-up place like Vallaki. Come on, come on.
Yeah, remember Vallaki is where Vasily von Holtz is from.
This is a
Where's the inn now?
Over
You're
here,
almost
babe.
there.
Come stand between me and GI.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay.
Leapfrog. Sorry.
Okay, good. I did have it prepared. Alright, and Seeker.
Woohoo!
There we go. Alright, now for the description. Okay, gray smoke issues from the chimney of this large 2-story wooden building with a stone foundation and sagging tile roof, upon which several ravens have perched. A painted wooden sign hanging above the main entrance depicts a blue waterfall.
Wahoo! Sorry.
Your robot suggests this is its namesake.
Alright, let's get tokens in here.
Yeah.
Okay. Placed. All right, so I take it you are entering.
Yep.
All right.
This metal giant lumbers into the inn and then stands to the side, allowing for the rest of his party to join him.
Okay. All right, damp cloaks hang from pegs in the entrance portico. The tavern is packed with tables and chairs, with narrow paths meandering between them. A bar stretches along one wall, under a balcony that can be reached by a wooden staircase that hugs the north wall. Another balcony overhangs an entrance to the east. All the windows are fitted with thick shutters and crossbars. Lanterns hanging above the bar and resting on the tables bathe the room in dull orange light and cast shadows upon the walls, most of which are adorned with wolves' heads mounted on wooden plaques.
Ah, finally a place around here with a little culture. Good evening, madam. Could my friends and I perhaps procure a room for the night?
Oh,
Or
strangers.
several, one room? I don't know. I don't know what your resting establishments are like here. Maybe some food also.
Yeah, she raises an eyebrow at that. It's like, are you married?
Well, no, but we're a traveling party.
I know what you
Are
got
you?
to.
I mean, there's no ring on my finger yet, but I mean, we could work something out. And he
So
does a little kind of thing like.
all right, so I take it you'll be sharing beds then?
Negative. I will be entering power down mode on the floor.
Seeker and Zion can share beds.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's 1 electrum per bed per night. And that
We have
includes a hot meal.
Oh,
At
hell
that
yeah.
rate, we might as well just pay for the 4 beds because I'm not breaking a gold piece for that.
Yeah. So that would be 2 gold altogether for 4 electrum.
Valafir would pay. He's like, prices seem a little steep, but I'm sure it's worth every copper. So, and he slides the 2 gold across the counter.
All right, she takes
Why
it.
do we pay for 4 when one of us is a robot?
Zaya yells over to Valafir, "Stop flirting with the married woman! Come on!"
All right, well, let me get your dinner ready. The room comes with hot beet soup and fresh bread. If you want wolf steak, that's an extra electrum.
Zaya looks at Seeker. You want wolf steak?
Like, yep, we have a couple of wolf hunters, and she points to the gentlemen at the bar who are also eating steak.
Now, and Valafir leans in, like he's standing with his feet on like the lower part of the bar stool, and he leans over the countertop and he's like, "Now, listen here. What if I told you I make the best cup of coffee in all of Barovia?"
Oh,
Baby girl, you might make me bossy.
Well, since the good
Zaya,
wine ran dry, we've been looking for more beverages. If you can be a regular supplier, then I'll listen to you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now I could definitely make some good things. Now your wolf hunters, do they scavenge also?
Okay, what do you mean by scavenge?
Would they be willing to scavenge some supplies from the woods?
What supplies from the woods specifically?
It could be like berries, it could be mushrooms, it could be nuts, certain
Okay.
florals. I could give them a list of like of things they could collect from the woods. Would they be willing to do that?
Like, are you trying to sell to me or them?
Well, I could make things for you, and then you could perhaps at least give us a discount on our stays here. And he whips out his canteen of maybe the best coffee ever made in all of Barovia, and politely pours her a glass in a little teacup he has and slides it across the counter to her.
We have all the money we could possibly need. I'm not saying that in character, I'm just... Why are we doing this?
Because
It
everything's
sounds
gotta be a little flashy.
it sounds like this is kind of dependent on you doing business with those two. You might want to
You do
talk
make
to
a good
them
point.
if you
Yeah,
know
Robert.
about that.
He
Yeah,
hopped down
Robert
from his
would
stool.
and envelop your shoulder.
Zaya comes over and slips.
We're very good at business.
Zaya comes over and slips a gold piece on a 2 gold piece on the counter. Make them wolf sticks, please, and then walks back over to Seeker.
Okay. Alright, it'll take some time. I'll have
Stella
those
Fear.
out when they're ready.
Yeah, it just stands as this intimidating steel presence,
Bel-
but doesn't
Belfir,
actually do anything.
Belfir sits on the table over here and goes, "Gentlemen, gentlemen, good evening. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, we heard.
I mean, I have a business proposition for the both of you." And he like daintily puts his one tiny leg over his other tiny leg when he says that.
Okay.
And he's like, "I can supply you daily with coffee and perhaps other delicious cooked goods. And the only thing I need you to do is when you are out doing your normal wolf hunting, if you just happen to see ingredients that are on the list, any of the approved ingredients, just collect those on your way and bring them back."
All right. The older the older bald one lifts up a sack, like a satchel, drops it on the counter. It's like, we're out there all day during the daylight. We have to be sufficient, self-sufficient. He opens the bag and it's edible flora.
While Val is talking to the 2 guys, Zaya and Seeker are gonna go up to the room and have a little girl session.
We're having our own little girls' night while the boys do their whatever they do.
Okay.
That was intentionally dismissive for the joke, but it sounded mean, so I apologize.
Okay. So,
Whatever the boys do / derogatory.
yep. So the guest rooms are from the stairs on the outside.
Yes, now I see that you're normally very self-sufficient, but now how about like day over day you just bring the stuff in and I turn those things into delicious home-cooked meals for you.
All right, I'm just messing with the.
I'm messing with the second floor.
Yep. Okay, so how many beds did you say? 4 beds?
4 beds.
Okay.
I don't know why they chose 4 beds.
Because sometimes we want to treat the robot too. All right, the robot can enjoy a bed for once.
All right, we got a boys' room and a girls' room.
Yeah. There's a girl tonight.
Ew, don't touch me. You're a boy. You have cooties. Ew.
There's a quick sign that goes up on the door: "No boys allowed." In a day,
Alright.
Seeker would not be allowed in, but that's fine. Right now, he's a girl. She's a girl.
Just to get the descriptions out of the way. Okay. This 20-foot long balcony provides a clear view of the bar and has a wooden railing carved with raven motifs. The tap room's many lanterns illuminate the rafters and cast ominous shadows on the peaked ceiling. And 2 cozy beds with matching footlockers rest in the far corners of this 15-foot square room. Wolf furs are heaped atop each bed. Between the beds, a lamp sits on a table under a shuttered window. 2 tall black wardrobes stand against the wall by the door. Okay, so I'm going to assume back to Valafir.
Gentlemen, gentlemen.
Unless you
Can you
two
hear
are
me
doing
okay?
anything important.
Whatever it is, it can wait.
Okay.
We're conspiring.
Alright, you have their full attention because there is nothing else to do right now.
Nice. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Okay. Gentlemen, gentlemen. So, I understand your proficiency at self-sufficiency and survival out in the wilderness, but what if I told you that for the mere expense of just some of the things you find in the wild, I would take the things you find and turn them into wonderful, delicious, home-cooked meals to take with you daily.
Val slowly becoming a housewife for 2 hunters.
Hey man, if that's the life he wants to live, that's up to him.
Alright. The older of the two is like, hate to burst your bubble, but most of what we forage already goes to the raven folk.
Oh, I don't need much. Just like some nuts, some berries, and not a lot, not a huge amount. It's more for flavoring of things than actually the sustenance itself. Some mushrooms, perhaps some fragrant herbs, but it doesn't have to be a whole lot. Pine cones, even if you could have those. I'm sure the raven folk don't like pine cones.
They're looking at each other like, never thought of eating pine cones. That is kind of off-putting to them. We're gonna get this down to a persuasion roll.
Okay.
Here. Okay. It's gonna be rolled from Zaya.
Okay.
So it's this plus 7.
Okay.
15 plus 7 is a 22.
22.
Okay, yeah, that's enough. They're like, you're gonna spend coin on pine cones?
Oh no, I'm going to spend my time and effort on pine cones. My willingness was to make you fresh-made food and drinks in exchange for a small stipend of the things you find.
So we pick up some bits and bobs in the forest, and what we get out of it is a beverage.
No. I'll make entire ration packs for you out of things that are out of the better of the things that you find.
So what you're offering is
I'll make
the stuff.
entire.
Yeah, go on.
No, what were you saying? What you're offering is what?
No, they're asking you what you're going to give
Yep.
them in trade.
Okay, so I'm going to take the stuff that they normally find, right? That they're just eating like raw out of a bag like animals. And I'm going to turn it into delicious cooked meals and do ration packs with it. So they're going to get food and drinks that are worlds above what they have right now. And then I am going to, in exchange for just like some of the stuff that they wouldn't necessarily want, like some of the berries, sprigs of like pine trees as long as they're fresh, like pine cones, nuts, like stuff like that. Some mushrooms.
Is it coming across to them that you think they're eating that stuff raw?
I don't know. If I don't think they're eating it raw, he at least thinks they're not eating it in a way where it's cooked very well. And he can do it better. And he's gonna try to steal that. He's gonna try to seal that point with the natural move of pouring them the best cup of coffee in Barovia.
Have you offered them a sample of the coffee?
Yes, I'm gonna offer them a sample of the coffee.
Okay.
Poured piping hot from a thermos.
Yep. So they're going to take a drink, and they're also going to bring out some of their own, like, camp-cooked rations using the stuff they forage.
Uh-huh.
Like, here, try this.
Hey, I'm gonna I take a bite of it.
Okay, you get the idea. They are expert survivalists.
Mm-hmm.
It is actually better than halfway decent.
Wow. Do I feel like I could elevate this?
Probably. But, like, it is prepared. Like, they make a camp with a fire and do cooking.
Yep. I'm going to. Can I shout back to the? Be like, gentlemen, if I may make use of this as a show of my skills.
Make use of what?
The like ration that they
okay.
provided to try.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna shout back to the Raven person, the barkeep.
The bar lady you tried to flirt with?
Yeah. And I'm gonna say, barkeep, humble barkeep.
Meanwhile, she backs out of the door carrying trays of wolf steak and stew.
Oh, kind patron. Might I please make use of your kitchen, very briefly? And he offers up a gold piece for it.
She raises an eyebrow. This is like going to McDonald's.
Give shout up the stairs.
It's like you can fry your own fries. Yeah, no,
yeah,
I get
like
that.
slipping the cashier a 20. It's like, hey, can I use your deep fryer? She's like, staff only.
Saya very quickly it takes 2 of the wolf steaks, says thank you, and runs back upstairs so that she can continue plotting with Seeker.
Seeker's
No,
waiting at the top
I
of the stairs
understand,
like a kid.
Perhaps
Seeker's
I
waiting
can
at the
use
top.
this. Go ahead, Ness. I'm sorry.
Thank you. Seeker's waiting for Zaya at the top of the stairs like a kid who sent their younger sibling to go ask their mom for something.
So anyway, the meal comes with water. If you wanted any kind of beverage, it would be extra. Like, did you want to know the menu?
I mean, it's of no use to GI, so.
Okay, so we'll
We can
just.
keep them round real if we need to.
Yeah. So you would have seen a menu while you were ordering. There's pints of purple grape mash number 3 for 3 copper. A pint of Red Dragon Crush wine for a silver. And that, yeah, those are the alcoholic beverages. It's either that or water.
Water sign, I think.
Okay. Okay, anyway, back to Velafir.
Oh, now, my dear patron, as we are looking to be business partners, and you do want me to show the capacity of my skills, wouldn't it be worthwhile seeing what I could do to elevate the preparation of these fine hunter's meal?
Meanwhile, the cook pops his head out from the door.
Are you the masterful craftsman who made those wolf steaks? Oh, they smell simply divine. We should trade notes sometime.
I tell you what, I was just about to clean up. If you want to make more of a mess before I do, go for it.
Balafir looks absolutely so excited and runs back into and like politely walks his way back into the kitchen carrying the food.
GI was just there making sure he didn't get himself in trouble he couldn't get himself out of.
No, he's very polite.
That's
All
very
right.
funny.
So I'm looking at like what's in the meal that they've prepared here.
Okay, first off, this room looks like the kitchen of someone who loves to cook. It has piles of pots, walls lined with utensils, and shelves of ingredients, and all manner of pleasant odors. 2 lanterns hang above a sturdy pine work table in the middle of the clutter. A pot of soup bubbles on the hearth. And it doesn't appear to be anything sus.
Appear to be?
No, it's just like a nice kitchen, yeah.
Yeah, just looking without doing any kind of investigate, it seems like a normal kitchen.
Watch, these people are gonna be cannibals.
What do we what's in this ration that I've taken from these guys?
It is kind of like a protein bar, or no, not like a granola bar. It has been sweetened. It's protein heavy. It's got like wolf jerky mixed in.
Oh god.
I can hear his mouth watering from here.
A little,
that's funny. Okay.
no, it's a little sweet and granola and wolf jerky is like a little wild.
But like herbs are the closest thing to vegetables you're gonna find most places.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk out and how much were the wolf steaks originally? Wolf steaks
I
are
have Electrum.
Electrum,
an electrum.
Yeah.
which is half.
There's
gold.
2 downstairs still.
Alright, Valafir comes out and he puts a gold piece in the hand of the cook and he's like, I need to borrow some of your ingredients.
Alright, don't take too long. I don't want to stay up too late.
Alright, so he's gonna take like the granola body of this and he's going to break it down and then he's going to take like a fat and mix it with it.
Okay.
And then he's going to pack it into like a little ramekin. And then he's going to like mince up wolf steak with some herbs and some whatever vegetables they have. I'm gonna assume like carrots and stuff would be pretty common around here.
Yeah, things that grow are not all that common. It's like
that's right. The ground itself is
dehydrated
barren here.
vegetables are the
That's
best.
right.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take that, and if there's like a little bit of fruit, like if there's like any kind of half decent apple,
Dried
same
fruit.
situation there, right?
Yeah.
Which is fine. So we'll take some dry, sad apple and put it into the mix. And then he pours a little bit of like his coffee into the mix and like marinades it. And then he's going to season it, and then I'm going to cook that into like a baked thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll like a cooking check.
Yep, go for it.
All right, I get that, and then I get 2 of these.
Yeah.
It's 25. How's that?
Okay, yeah, it is more than edible.
All right, I can make that higher if you want.
It beats the
You
check.
know what? We're done for the night. I want this to be the best food they've ever had.
Low bar in Barovia.
Hold on. So I get to add. We're gonna use the favored by the gods, because. All right, so 27 altogether.
Okay.
So he walks back out with this, and he's like, "Gentlemen, I have something before you that uses only the ingredients available to you already." He's like, I took the meal you've made, and I've simply elevated a bit using ingredients you already have access to. He's like, where your meal was fine, I hope to provide this to you as a service, and you find it excellent. And he puts down the ramekin. He's like, packed in a simple ramekin, durable, easy to carry with you while you travel, could fit very comfortably at the bottom of a bag, could be sealed in a small container. And he puts it down before them, and he pulls out 2 forks and hands it to them.
Alright, so yeah, they each take a fork, get a little precautionary little morsel, take a bite, like, how long do you think this would last?
In a sealed container, we could make this last for days, and I could make it for you several days in advance. Or you could also fat cap it, which would make it last for weeks potentially by creating an air seal, where I would simply take a render of either wax or wolf fat and make a seal on the top of it.
We have wooden containers.
Oh, we could seal a wooden container, my friend. That's no issue. I would simply wax some fabric and wrap it around it.
Alright, how often can you make these?
I could get a batch. I mean, if I make them to where they last, I could cook them for you once a week, however many you need for a day.
Waitress is like, oh, so you plan on staying a while.
I mean, this is the best slice of civilization we've seen since we've been here, so I imagine we'll be around. If not, I could visit. If not, I'd be happy to visit, he says, leaning across the counter.
Alright, then the cook is like, alright, you got my attention. So, what are you asking for from us?
Let me maybe provide some new recipes and potentially provide some cooking and some labor for your establishment. And in exchange, we get to stay here for, say, a silver piece each a night. How's that sound?
You know what? Yeah, he still, like, got a big bite of the stuff. Alright, I think we got a deal. As long as you keep cooking, you can have a discounted rate.
He puts his little hand across the counter for the cook to shake his hand.
He extends a finger.
He shakes the cook's finger and he's like, "Oh, such a pleasure, such a pleasure." And maybe upon the morrow we can discuss your delicious wolf steak recipe.
Yep. But for now,
Also,
I gotta go clean up the mess.
GI Robot is this 6 foot tall mechanical titan, and just sitting here dead silent, barely in the chair.
Oh, they've gone to ignoring you.
Essentially, he's here to make sure Valahir didn't get in over his head. But now that everything's said and done, he finally speaks up. Excuse me, GI Robot services for security can be offered for your establishment for as long as we stay. No charge. GI Robot just enjoys.
Alright, the waitress is like, security we have handled.
Very well. And he goes back to sitting silent.
Just if you don't want to get in the way, just don't mess with the birds.
Gives a nod at that and goes into low power mode, but not quite power down.
In the middle of the establishment?
That's a good point. He goes up to wherever he will be dwelling, and then there's low power.
Okay.
Just as a security risk. So I assume these are the male dwellings?
Apparently, they put up no boys sign on the door.
I would come here and promptly sit on the floor.
Alright, so that handled. Zaya and Seeker, did you do anything noteworthy?
I mean, there's definitely giggling coming from the room, but they just like. What did I say to Knock earlier?
We are plotting world domination basically, and we magicked in some face masks, and we're playing games. So like rolling dice, playing cards.
Okay.
Etc. Etc.
Oh,
we're just
so
having
you're
a
just...
girls' night.
Oh, and they're watching MASH. I forgot about MASH. They're watching MASH, talking shit, plotting evil beyond comparison. Magicked in some face masks.
If they wanted to watch MASH, they could have GI Robot come in and just use him as a projector.
No, but he's a boy, and Seeker's not a boy
yeah,
today.
boys
So
are allowed
boys
in.
allowed. Seeker will be a
He's
boy
a
again
robot.
tomorrow.
Technically.
Like, you're from Earth, so you would know MASH, but I'm just wondering how you are playing it.
When I said that, I meant more the fuck, the words are gone. The game where you start with a little swirl, and then based on where you stop, that's how many times you count. That's what I meant when I was texting. But it is very funny to imagine they just manifested a TV
projector
for like 30 seconds.
It's dumb. That would be too broken.
Yeah.
Alright. Playing games you can draw is pretty much the extent.
Yeah.
This entire time I've been playing Minecraft, hoping for a zombie villager.
Yeah.
Alright,
yeah,
so
we're just having a girls' night.
Yep. this is a peaceful place to end the session. Hopefully, Cass can catch up.
Can we take a long rest?
Yeah, you will start next session at just on the other end of a long rest come morning.
Okay. I'll take a long rest.
Yeah, everyone will have a long rest. We'll also do Zaya's morning roll at the start of next session.
Okay.
All right. Time to end it. Any last words? Could you imagine if I never made the mics hot?
I think I would fight you. I'd lose, and I know that, but I'd still try.
I did that once in Power Wash Simulator.
Oof.
We lost an episode of that.
You guys get Camera Kalinsky here for the ending. GI Robot reminds you to always punch Nazis.
Always punch Nazis. All right, night, everybody.
Night, folks.
Good night.
Alright.